Oppan Gangnam Style.
Greetings, ladies. I'm going to try to beat my 5 minutes and 13 seconds, and here we go. The Outsiders Workshop Style. Start with a 1960s building background knowledge through productive group work. Students are assigned one of 6 topics, and given time to research and prepare, they present their findings to the class in a group in lieu of the paper bag speeches, which was a bit threatening early on in the year. Then teaching kids explicitly how to study a text through 3 layered lenses. The first lens, teaching them to think literally, inferentially, and critically. This is a great find, Rayanne, from the Genius website that you shared with us. Thank you very much. And with this piece, we could teach them to use sticky notes effectively, what to write on them, and how to push their thinking. The second lens would be on author's craft. We could focus on vocabulary, slang, symbolism, literary devices, have them make note of those as they come across them in the reading. The third lens focuses on motifs. Instead of them tracking all the motifs throughout the story, we could differentiate. I made a list here of 6 that gets progressively more complex as you go down the list, I think. And then track their assigned motif through the reading. When and where does the topic show up? They're looking at text evidence there. What might be the author's message regarding the topic? We're getting at theme with that one. Support your theme with your own thinking, reflection, and inferences. Hopefully some original and critical thinking for that piece. For an assessment, working independently, track their assigned topic through the novel, deliver a presentation, a speech, an iMovie, or slide presentation, sharing their findings at the end of the conclusion of the unit. For our more struggling kids, this could be simply sharing their notebook pages. Okay, and initially for the sticky note piece, we could have them use productive group work on a storybook, and we've got quite a few resources for those in our book resources that we recently divvied up. And then we can turn it to the Outsiders for chapter 1, have them come up with, say, 5 sticky notes, and in the right category there, we could discuss that as a focused lesson. And then for chapter 2, it's kind of a character dump, but this also came from Rayanne's Genius Hour link. They could make a character map, identifying quotes that make them think about how the characters are connected or not connected, the different quality and tone of each relationship. For chapter 1 through 3, then, we could explicitly teach the author's craft piece, building on the vocabulary, slang, symbolism, literary devices coming through the text. Then the next focus lesson might be covering chapters 1 through 4 on tracking their motif, their assigned motif. And again, that list is right there, can certainly be adjusted. And then for chapters 5 and 6, I grouped 2 chapters together as we'll be teaching in block, and there'll be less writing to do and more focus on the reading instead of a notebook page per chapter. We could also have the press conference after chapter 6 if we wanted to. Chapter 7 and 8, the same 3 lenses being looked at, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. And then as a wrap-up to the novel, I've used this in the past with great success for more complex thinking, the billiards table activity, or for a little less complex thinking, the flowchart of cause and effect throughout the novel. This could be in lieu of individual